Curious lang po ako, bakit po sa Iglesia ni Cristo walang sinasambang mga rebulto o imahe? At gusto ko rin pong malaman, naniniwala po ba kayo sa mga santo at santa?
Ang tanong po nila ay, bakit po wala tayong ganong rebulto na niluluhuran at sinasamba?
Mga mahal na kaibigan, wala pong rebulto o larawan na niluluhuran, dinadalangin at sinasamba ang Iglesia ni Cristo sapagkat ipinagbabawal po ito ng ating Panginoong Diyos.
This is the fact inside IGLESIA of MANALOS is full of lies and hypocrisy. Making images is idolatry, but they have 9 images, as their main image or statue is Felix Manalo. They said eating not to God is worshipping, but they kneels to Felix Manalo's statue, and to their cult's leader. So how could they say they have no images, and not of idolatry, as they made Felix and Jesus and idols? As they kneels to Felix' statue, and they said Jesus is just a man, but they worship Jesus, so making Jesus as Dios Diosin, they said it's because the God commanded it. Yes, because God said, Jesus is himself of being the Christ, and as God also make them mad Jesus to be God, making themselves to be all in all one God, the only one God, as was justified by Jesus himself. So how could they say they have no images? They don't believe the saints as though they are gods and or Jesus' chosen mediators or servants of God, but they glorifies Felix Manalo who multiple times changed his religion and built his own religion. Look at their images, not just 9 but wait there's more. They are kneeling and offering flour to Felix Manalo like as what was being done to the God. They don't want to do it to Jesus. They can't kneel to God and Jesus, but to Felix and to Iglesia of Manalo Prime Minister they do. They don't want images for Jesus, but to Felix they have. To them Jesus is an idol without image. They have a medallion of felt at 10th Manalo. They are using the title Iglesia and I Cristo in the glory of Felix Manalo. They are criticizing the Roman Catholic Church, the true Church of God in Christ, for making pictures of Jesus and sculpture, but they are doing it to Felix Manalo. See, they have also images of cross. Look, they criticize Catholic about cigarette, but their idol Felix was also smoking as also the other members of Iglesia of Manalo. They said, how could the RCC doesn't understand the film, but was heard there, the Christ said I came from God, neither from heaven nor from earth. See, how could Christ be a man, if he came out from the God himself, the word or the mind of God, the one of this Genesis 3 verse 22, whatever in the mind either be spoken or not his word.
Sapagkat sa kanya ako nagmula,